Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another business update for thecardmouse.com. If you're new here, my name is Doug. I run thecardmouse.com. We are officially a four-figure company, so moving up in the world. We do this kind of weekly where we do an update for kind of how the business is going, what our wins are, what our losses are, stuff like that. So if that's interesting to you, go ahead and subscribe to the channel and stick around as we get into it. So the wins this week, we already touched on one, but we officially reached over four figures as far as gross profit is concerned. So from our first order, we kind of churned through most of that now, and we've made four figures, which is great. We started selling on Whatnot, which has been really great so far. That's where the majority of our business is actually focused on right now. And that's represented here in the revenue breakdown, this little pie chart, where about 75% of our revenue has come through Whatnot, and 72%, and then 27% has gone through eBay, right? So those two platforms combined have been pretty nice for us so far. Obviously, once we get into the lessons learned, we're going to talk about some of the website performance, but for now, Whatnot and eBay has comprised all of our sales. And then as we churn through that first order, we've actually placed a second order through our supplier. So we've got in, so far, we've got in some more battle partners right here. We've got in a little bit of T-Fest, Terrestrial Festival, which is a great set if you're unfamiliar with it. And then we've also received some of the Battle Partners promo cards, that Iono card. So very cool. As we move into lessons learned, we're going to talk a little bit more about our second order and then kind of what we want to do moving forward. So as far as lessons learned, Whatnot has been a really great platform to kind of get business moving and get some of this product sold. However, it is very feast or famine, it feels like, where you either have an active room or you have a completely dead room. There's very little in between right now. They also seemingly prefer to do kind of rip till you hit or singles or single pack sales as opposed to sealed product. And that's understandable. It's a lower ceiling as far as spend is concerned. And it's fun to rip packs. So the rip and ship model is very fun. I can already tell that as I get more product in and as we start selling more product, it's going to be really hard to scale that as one person. The second lesson learned involves our website, thecardmouse.com. We've seen zero sales come through the website, which is pretty unfortunate considering it makes up about 10% of our total spend right now. As far as like hosting fees, I paid for an entire year of hosting essentially just right out of the gate. So that's why that spend is so high for web hosting. But getting the domain, the business email, the actual hosting setup, all that stuff, comprised about 10% of our total spend so far. And we've seen no sales come through it. We've seen a fair bit of traffic come through it, but no sales yet. And it's understandable, right? A new website is inherently pretty sketchy to any outsider if they're not familiar with the brand. So I'm going to stick with it, keep updating it, keep product on it as much as I'm able to, and hopefully we can see some movement there. And if you want to be part of that solution, feel free to visit thecardmouse.com and buy my stuff. So the biggest lesson learned for this first week involves our second order. So like I said, we got some more battle partners. We got a little bit of T-Fest. We got these promo cards. I literally have 41 booster boxes stuck in customs. So I have to figure that out on Monday. I have to call or they're going to call me. I haven't dealt with this before, so this is all new territory for me. But it really kind of put a pretty big delay on what I wanted to accomplish over the weekend. All of this stuff was supposed to land on Friday. So we have Stellar Miracle, Snow Hazard, Crimson Haze, more T-Fest, a couple other sets. Supercharged is coming in. Got a bunch of stuff that I don't have. And that's really frustrating. But I imagine it's just part of the business. If you're ordering cards from Japan, especially at higher quantities or higher price points as far as the order is concerned, I'm sure this isn't going to be the last time I run into it, but hopefully I can learn some stuff from this first go around and improve that, in the future. And that about wraps up the first week of business so far. We've sold through an entire case of Battle Partners, which is really cool. It felt really good to get into Whatnot, especially do rips for people, hit good cards, get it shipped off to them, get the reviews in, get a couple repeat customers. That's all really cool. If you want to support me moving forward, I would highly appreciate it. You can do it in multiple ways. You can subscribe to this channel, follow me on Instagram, follow me on Whatnot. There'll be a link in the description. You get like 15 bucks off your first order, so it's a really good deal for you and me. And then if you want to help any of our website sales, I would highly appreciate that as well. You can use new customer 25 and you can save $5 off your first order. So there's some pretty good deals on there to be had. It's thecardmouse.com. I've been Doug. Thank you for watching. We'll see you in the next one.